Welcome to Manufacturing Tech Australia with Shane Williams and Paul Mason.
Andrew, welcome to Manufacturing Tech Australia. Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Andrew from Taz Drones. You guys are doing some amazing stuff in drones. A couple of years ago, you were just using everyone else's drones. You were customizing. Now look at you now. You're making all your own drones. You're customizing for all these different use cases across mining and defence and commercial applications. Tell us all about what you're working on, mate.
So we did start out predominantly doing operations and services, and then over the years we've been learning from industry. We've been getting problems from industry, generally where there's been a death or a major incident where people have either been abseiling and fallen off a wall, or a helicopter's falling out of the sky and someone's passed away.
Yeah.
So that's been, we've got 4 core products that we've moved into over the last, say, 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
So we were, like you said, we were jerry-rigging, buying in DJI drones, pulling the flight controllers out, putting different flight controllers and powertrains in and making our own topics and whatnot. But now we're focusing on this one used for lighting fires, so it's for fuel reduction booming. So that came from a helicopter falling out of the sky 4 years ago. A guy has passed away, and the industry came to us and like, can you develop a platform to do that? So we've got that one, we've got another one for putting diverters on the power lines, another one for putting measurement units out on mine walls, and then another one for pulling power lines.
I love it. It's perfect product market fit because the customer's like, here's my problem, can you help me fix it?
Yeah.
And then you've got a complete range of drones to support it.
Yeah, we've never really built anything just to build it. It's kind of how we operate.
Yeah, and tell us a bit about the company, because I know a couple of years ago when we first met, you just said it was just a few of you guys sitting in an office with a few drones. Now you've got a full engineering department, custom designing all these parts. Tell us a little bit about who you're working with and who's in the team.
Yeah, so we've got a TDS Labs, got an engineering arm now, so we've got 4 full-time engineers doing that. We've got we've got technicians that are supporting them. We've got another engineer starting soon, and we're scaling up our manufacturing facilities. We just got a grant, so we're bringing in-house our own BMC, like aluminium machining, making our own carbon fibre components. Historically, we've been getting stuff outsourced, so PCB design, and all those things I just mentioned. We still have our operations arm still growing, so BHP is our biggest client. We've just been on board with Vale in Brazil, and the 3rd biggest mining company in the world. That guy I was just chatting to in Glencore.
Yeah, right.
Top 5, I think, too. So we're growing the mining stuff. We've got a company from Chile coming over in a few weeks to learn about what we've been doing in the mining space, to potentially buy our aircraft and take that over there.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's great. I mean, people probably don't think out there that, we're making our own drones here, right? People are like, okay, we're buying these drones and we just run them around spraying weeds and watering and fertilizing, all that kind of stuff. So it's such a good story seeing, tell us a little bit more about that supply chain. Like, is it local suppliers in Tassie helping you with the metal fabrication and the plastics, or is it mostly Australian? What does that look like?
So it's really hard with prototyping. It's really hard to keep prices in a decent range to be able to iterate quickly and still stay afloat as a company. And so we've been getting a lot of stuff from Southeast Asia and China. And we've been slowly consolidating that and bringing what we can in-house. So that's this manufacturing grant. Batteries are really hard to place. See that? You can see the brand there. We want to bring as much in-house as we can and diversify our supply chains to, the defence setting. It's a big request.
Well, I guess it's a process, right? I mean, you've got to build this to have the demand for the batteries, right, and that kind of thing. So once we have more of these products designed here and made here, then the demand for more localised battery sources. There is a couple starting in Australia. They're still expensive and they're really low volume, but I guess it's just a slow process to bring all that supply chain back onshore, which is really interesting.
Hopefully we can. I think with robotics and AI and this need to have more software in manufacturing now is changing the way people are thinking. And I guess with the drone industry growing, hopefully supply chains can be brought in now. So we're even chat to the JDEN guys. They want to specialise in making like the landing platforms and the trailers and stuff. An industry I didn't really know anyone was having a crack at. So
it's really fascinating, isn't it? The whole supply chain just keeps growing as the demand grows.
It's a good time to be in the industry, and it's bad that war is changing people's perception and bringing more money into the industry. But it is. Looking at big range. It's just changed everyone's way of looking at the industry.
And driving product development, I guess, in different areas too.
Massively, yeah.
Andrew, been awesome having you on the show. I know you're a crazy busy show, and I know you've got to go and see some customers, so thanks heaps for coming on.
No worries, man.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for tuning in to Manufacturing Tech Australia with Shane and Paul, recorded on the traditional lands of the Bunurong and Wurundjeri people. For more information, jump on the manufacturingtech.au website. Remember to hit the follow button to join us again next time as we continue to explore the intersection of manufacturing and technology.